arrives on time. Front doors painted in pastel rhyme. The smell of coffee drifts through air so kind. Kids on bikes and dogs that bark. Chalk our sons on the driveway park. Every corner's got a story spark. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs, where the smiles bloom like flowers absurd. Come on in, yeah, leave your troubles unheard. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. The fence is white and hard to glow. The evening's hung with the golden show. Street lights winking like they know. Barbecue smoke in the lazy breeze. Laughter tangled in the willow trees. This place will put your soul at ease. We've got tales to spin and jokes to trade. Life's a page where memories are made. Oh, 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 welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs, where the smiles bloom like flowers absurd. Come on in, yeah, leave your troubles unheard. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. Barbecue smoke in the lazy breeze. Laughter tangled in the willow trees. This place will put your soul at ease. We've got tales to spin and jokes to trade. Life's a page where memories are made. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We've got tales to spin and jokes to trade. Life's a page where memories are made.
What's up, me bangs? It's the often imitated, never duplicated, chosen one of CG, Chicano Stanley, bad guy, bad dude, bad actor, the lighthouse in the middle of the sea, leading you to Comics Gate Destiny, the great Brown Hope, the Detractor Pope, the King of the Bog, the Teflon Frog, the one, the only, the dipshit who calls himself Frog, motherfucking Tony. And man, do we have a lot of things to talk about this week. There's rumors, lots of rumors about MCU shows, DC stuff. A lot of things to talk about. And of course, we got some campaigns, new, some old, some you might not have heard of, some you might have heard of but never really got into. We'll talk about those too. Also, I had a crisis today that I got to tell you guys about. Today was a day, but hey, we're here. TJ, how you doing, buddy? What's up?
Okay, remember last week when I said I was gonna subject myself into reading all the Miles Morales books?
I did.
What if Miles Morales?
Don't.
Oh, I have a lot of things to say about this shit.
Let's hear it. I know the what if Miles Morales were pretty controversial because of the racial overtones.
The Thor, by Odin's fade. That's where it started. All the memes. That's just the tip of the iceberg. People missed out on the real shit, like the more insane shit. All right.
Well, enlighten us.
Well, first of all, the way they draw him all the time. I mean, it's like how Igor Chakal draws Isom. You know, like it's very unflattering. Can you not? Like, can you stop with this shit? Like, this is like how they draw Samuel L. Jackson in the Star Wars comics.
No.
Wait. Hold up. That image that you posted in the group chat, that's from the comic?
Yes. What if Miles Morales was Hulk? Yes.
I didn't know what it was. I was like, it looked like a
Okay.
I was like, oh, it's supposed to be like a fan art or something, right?
No, it's legit. It's official.
Well, you didn't say. You're just like, this is how like you didn't. You weren't like, hey, this is from the Miles Morales. What if? You're just like, hey, this is like really shitty art.
And the context behind this is, get this. So the Prowler throws they have now mini gamma bombs, okay? Like mini nuke gamma bombs. So just throw it at people, and then they explode, and then people turn into Hulk motherfuckers, okay? That's how it works over there. The Prowler throws a bomb at somebody, some random guy, and he turns into the Abomination. And then Uncle Aaron dies because the Abomination pulls up on him and kills him. And right here, he's supposed to be angry crying. And then he makes this face.
That's angry crying?
Yeah. You killed him! Fuck you! Well, he didn't say fuck you, but I imagine he did.
Look at those. His traps are just insane.
The way he turned into Hulk is, get this, Uncle Aaron, good old Uncle Aaron, steals the shit from the base and then puts it in their house and leaves it there. A whole suitcase full of mini gamma bombs. And this guy over here, in his infinite wisdom, opens the briefcase and then trips over one of the bombs. Somehow he's been hiding that he's the Hulk from his parents the entire time. They didn't even notice that he turns green when he gets mad. I don't know how. Peak storytelling.
Yeah, that tracks. Oh.
And in a similar move, Captain America,
you cut out.
but
TJ.
again, steals some shit.
TJ, you just cut out. You said Captain America and then went silent for like the next 3 seconds.
Oh shit! I'm saying in a similar move, the Captain America, their version of Captain America, Uncle Aaron steals the super soldier serum and puts him in the refrigerator. Okay, the same house.
You fridged him?
Do they do the Sunny D, like, hey, what do you got to drink, Uncle Aaron? Yes. Stuff, juice, super soldier serum. Oh look, Sunny D.
Sunny D.
Miles opens the refrigerator and sniffs the shit. And he becomes a super soldier. He grows taller and has the muscles and shit. Nothing happens to Aaron, though. They don't say anything about it. They just...
Well, it's not what if the Prowler became anything. To go back real quick, to the Hulk thing. I fucking hate anytime they do a what if and someone else is the Hulk. Because it ruins the whole idea of the Hulk. Bruce Banner is the Hulk. Okay? That's it.
He's the anomaly.
Bruce Banner is the Hulk. He's the Hulk because of his body's special biological fucking whatever, right? And they tell you that very, very early in the Hulk comics because other people have been gamma irradiated, right? You get the Leader, you got the Abomination, you got Madman, you got Rampage. What the hell's his name? Flux. There's all the guys that the Leader has with him, right? Everyone else, no one else becomes the Hulk. The Hulk is like a unique thing. So the idea of anyone just getting exposed to gamma radiation becoming the Hulk is stupid. It's not like you put on the Captain America suit and you become Captain America, right? It's not the same way. It's not like, oh, you put on purple pants and now you're the Hulk. It's like it's unique to him. It's like it'd be like, it was like, what if Miles Morales became Wolverine? It's like, no, you just don't become Wolverine.
Oh,
like
comic book too, by the way.
Is it?
No.
Yes.
It's his mutation. Like Wolverine is more than just his powers, is what I'm saying. It's like it's who he is. You can't just become Wolverine. Like you could become the Punisher. You could put on a skull T-shirt and start shooting criminals. Like that's all the Punisher really is, right?
Damn, Punisher catching straight.
Wolverine. You can't get Wolverine's healing factor, his claws, his adamantium. Having been born 100 years ago, go through the Weapon X program. Like there's so much to the character. It's so complex.
You know how they do it with Miles, though? Get this. He does have the bone claws and everything, but his parents ignore him. And his parents ignore him so badly that he gets kidnapped. by Weapon X.
If I'm to understand this, they said, "Hey, we want to do What If starring Miles Morales, and we're going to make him different superheroes. And in order to do that, we're going to lean into every black stereotype there is. Everything is stolen, neglected parents."
Oh no!
No, unironically, that's
Oh, say it ain't so.
Uncle Aaron stealing shit, you know.
Cosmic says the Punisher is first and foremost a Marine. Yeah, true, but I'm just saying, like, the concept of the Punisher. It's like you know, he's a guy who goes out and kills criminals in a skull t-shirt. You know, being
Uncle Aaron
Castle.
is
Here's what I mean.
Sabretooth, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
So what I'm saying is, to be Frank Castle is one thing. The Punisher is another thing, right? It's like, and Wolverine is Wolverine, though. Wolverine, like, his powers and abilities and his superhero identity is tied into his real self. Same thing with the Hulk. Like, everything about the Hulk is because of Bruce Banner's fractured psyche, right? Like, unless they gave Miles Morales, like, a neglectful dad who, like, killed his mom, who, like, caused him to have, like, PTSD and fucking multiple personalities. Like, you can't fucking be the Hulk. Like, it's just not the Hulk, right? So what I'm taking from this is it's not really good, is it?
Oh, it's like awful and hilarious at the same time.
What
Here's
if
the sad part? Like, if this was manga, and if this had nothing to do with Marvel, they'd eat this shit up because it's literally the same type of story. Like, he's a shonen. That's what this really is. They went as far as making the Falcon. You know the Falcon, right? Sam Wilson. His girlfriend. So his girlfriend in the original continuity is now the Falcon. And they're both making up with each other, which is the weird. I don't know how I'm weirded out by this shit, but, you know. My mind starts thinking about Steve Rogers and the Falcon for some reason.
It's crazy.
I think it's the costumes, you know?
I hate what they did with that whole What If series, because, like, what if originally was supposed to be, and I've talked about this before, right? Like, What If is supposed to be like major events in the Marvel universe, and if they took a slightly different turn, right? Like, what if Captain America survived the plane crash? What if you know, Tony Stark died instead of, you know, surviving the bomb blast, right? Like things that are going to alter and have a rippling effect. Not just like, hey, what if we just made Miles Morales Thor? Like, there's no point in the comic unless there was a comic, because I haven't read everything, obviously, right? But, like, let's say there's they said, hey, during the unworthy Thor era, right? What if Miles Morales had tried to pick up the hammer? Then you go, okay, so then he became Thor, and then you take it from there. But not like, hey, what if he's just Thor? Like, what if he just, he just decided that one day he's Thor now?
Oh, yeah. What if Asgard is Brooklyn?
Yeah.
God damn, that was a weird turn.
What's up, Mr. Liam Gray?
Hey, how you doing? I just usually talking comics, and I'm not going to get in on this. I'm working, so I don't have a lot to say, but, I like comic talk, so here I am.
You a big fan of the What If concept?
Yeah, there's some fun stuff in it, like what if Aunt May became the Herald of Galactus, There's some...
The Golden
classic Marvel, like classic Marvel, but I haven't seen What If done well in a long time. I mean, they closed it out in the 90s, and the problem is, like, we had the superhero soap opera, right? That was the sort of the Marvel sort of, I don't know, like, system, I guess, And when they shifted over to, like, the sort of the more modern style of storytelling, and they sort of abandoned the soap opera, they left that to the Orlando Archie. They essentially made everything What If. Like, everything. I feel like 90% of the comics I read nowadays are just fan fictions, and it's like, what crazy thing can we do? And it's like, if in the average Spider-Man comic he has the powers of Doctor Strange and is fighting the Juggernaut, then what's the What If story? Like, what like, there's, like, nothing is consistent anymore, right? So, like, What If just kind of fell by the wayside. But it is a series I would like to have the complete run of. There's a lot of good stuff in it, actually. Like the original.
I have a lot of the original run.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about What If, Liam? If you go way back to like the original run of What If, a lot of those stories are now reality. Like, what if Jane Foster became Thor? That's like that happened, right? Like,
exactly. So it's like, and that's sort of the mind they're going. What if Mary Jane never died? Oh no, sorry. What if Gwen Stacy never died? It's like, well,
surprise, surprise, she's alive now.
Yeah, she's alive and she's 16 and swinging around the city, and apparently Pete doesn't care. Like.
Well, that's a different Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but I mean, I don't know. I liked a lot of the old What If stuff. Like off the top of my head, let me go over and have a comic book while you guys talk on it.
You know what's the best What If is when they isekai'd themselves into Marvel.
Oh,
What?
Spider-Gwen. Yeah, that's
you didn't. No. I'm talking about Stan Lee, Jack Kirby.
Oh, okay.
What?
Cool.
What if number 11? You guys don't remember this? What if the original Marvel bullpen had become the Fantastic Four? Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, and then I forget who the lady is. See, Stan Lee's Mr. Fantastic. Flo. Jack Kirby is the Thing. I believe
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here. So, the first episode of What If was What If starring Bishop, Man of the Future. Oh no, that's Flashback. That was the first one. It's another. Hold on a minute. Zoom in here.
I mean, how could you not remember this? What it is? So it is. Stan Lee is Mr. Fantastic. No, it's not. It's not even Steve Ditko. It's Sol Brodsky is the Human Torch. Jack Kirby is the Thing, and Flo Steinberg is the Invisible Girl.
So the first issue of What If was, what if the Avengers lost the Evolutionary War? That's pretty powerful.
Are you sure that's Volume 1, Issue 1? Because there's several.
Yeah. I'm looking at it here. I'll bring it up.
Bring it up. Don't hog it to yourself, Liam.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being a bad guest. No, here we go. Like,
what if Isom had been a great comic?
Look, you got like Wolverine in his orange and brown. So when was this put out? This was
The High Evolutionary. I had a feeling it involved him.
1989.
Yeah, there was a whole comic series called The Evolutionary War.
There's got to be some. Like, I'm shocked that this is. Hold on, I'll bring it up over here to the main one. Where I'll have a look over here. But I thought that like it was before 1989. Like I felt like there was What If.
Yeah, that's why I think that you don't have the first series.
Oh, this is Volume 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, Volume 2. Never mind, Volume 2.
Because I think the first What If is a Spider-Man story.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. I don't know off the top of my head. How do I? Let me search a bit harder. I'll see if we can find it.
I'm gonna get it right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I have some of these. I have like What If the Invaders won World War II.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
No, actually, you know what? The first What If is. Hold on. I'm getting it here. It is. Yeah, What If Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four?
Oh, that's a classic. I'm just trying to.
I have that issue, as a matter of fact.
They're in.
It's not in great condition, obviously.
Well, I live in the land of Australia where nothing is in good condition. I'm lucky to just get something, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't care about it's mint on front, it's in pristine condition. It's like, I don't give a shit, just as long as I can read the book.
It was supposed to be Marvel's alternate history, their equivalent of what if the Nazis won World War II, what if the South won the Civil War. You know what's funny about this issue? They basically tell you that if Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four, that Sue Storm eventually leaves Reed Richards and goes and lives with Namor.
Why? What does Peter do?
So Peter's there, right? So with Peter Parker, Spider-Man as part of the Fantastic Four, they show him like overcoming the villains easier because there's 5 of them, and Peter's like he's smart and he's resourceful and so she feels like being pushed out, like, oh, you don't really need me, like I'm, remember this is way back in the gap before she got like all of her power upgrades. So this is like, oh, I'm like useless. So then like Namor is like appreciating her more, so she's like, I'll just stay with Namor because he loves me more. It's like really convoluted. Basically, like Spider-Man ruins the dynamic because he's there.
He really is a menace.
It shouldn't be hard to find the first volume of What If on Comic
This right here is a good one too. What if the Avengers had fought evil during the 1950s, and this team right here, eventually, most of them, I think, without the 3D man and without the gorilla guy, they end up becoming the Agents of Atlas. So this right here actually becomes canon, this group of adventurers. This is Marvel Boy. This is not Quasar. This is Marvel Boy, and he has the quantum bands. And they actually tell you that the reason that Captain Marvel didn't have the quantum bands to protect the universe is because Marvel Boy had stolen them.
Cool.
So, Marvel's convoluted history. But I don't read comics, and I'm definitely
you're a fake fan.
Tourist.
Now this is why I love coming on and being able to chat with you guys. You know what I mean? Like we can actually talk comics and stuff. It's great. I love it. Like
issue 2. What if issue 2 is what if the Hulk had the brain of Bruce Banner, which then eventually becomes canon.
Yeah, which became canon. That's interesting. Yeah, what if was 1977 to 1984? That seems a bit more right.
But let's see. And what if the invaders had stayed together after World War II? That's another classic.
If you guys are in the chat are interested in this what if stuff, back my books. But if you're interested in this what if stuff, there's a series of graphic novels called What If Classics, which compiles all of these original stories. It looks like there's about 6 volumes of these. So if you want, it looks like it's a nice little set. But yeah, what else have we got in here in the classics? Like
what if the Fantastic Four had different superpowers? Is a fun issue. That's let's see, what issue is this? This is issue 6.
What's going on with What Issue 34? What if 34? What the fuck is this?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I mean, what if question had never been answered in this jam-packed issue? What if Invisible Girl dyed her hair? What if Aunt May were Ant-Man? And finally, what if the Watcher were a stand-up comedian?
I think that's the joke issue.
Yeah, it has to be a joke. It looks like a disaster. I'll show you the. Yeah, it is. It's got to be April Fool's or something. So,
yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is one. There's one issue of What If that actually is not a What If. It's the weirdest thing, but it's a What If comic, and I think it's the last issue of the series before they had rebooted and everything, and then essentially it's a What If the
what if the Spider-Man's clone lived from 1977? That was a whole thing. That was the whole clone saga.
Well, that one's really good. So the clone one, it ends with Peter and the clone deciding that the clone will be Spider-Man and Peter will be Peter, and he'll get the girls, and then you can like do the whole like the Spider-Man shit.
Huh.
What if Dazzler became a Herald of Galactus? Oh, you know what? This is fun, man. Like this is fun stuff. Like classic comic books, man. Like classic comics.
But see, these are good because they actually have like they go, here's where the event differs from like reality. Like here's what you know. Here's the history of Marvel for what you know, and then they go, here's how it's different.
The sequence.
Like here's the little change that made it different.
Yeah. Dude, look at this. Look at this. This is here, look. What if 23? What if the Hulk had become a barbarian? And then we have the whole Planet Hulk
Planet
thing,
Hulk.
right? Like,
Yep.
did
Well,
they just go back to this? Did they just go back to all of these what ifs and be like, yeah, I can work with that?
100% this is what happened. Yeah.
Well, I believe. I know it says what if the Hulk is a barbarian, but I think what it really is what if the Hulk stayed in the microverse with Jarella.
The microverse.
Yeah,
right.
it is. See, it mentions Jarella here, Jarella by his side. What if she'd never perished and Hulk found his calling as a barbarian warrior? Plus, Aunt May is a costume superhero. Unbelievable. How many times in these what ifs does Aunt May just gain fantastic cosmic powers? Like, is that just
All the time? So the what if usually has like a at the end they'll have like a little like 1 or 2 page like funny thing, right? Like a little haha.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the classic what ifs were good. The new shit is just terrible.
Awful.
Right. But before we
Man,
get
I
into
want to own that actually. Dude, fucking what if Conan walked the earth today? What if 13 from 1977? It's Conan just rocking around in the modern Marvel universe. That's awesome as shit.
There's a what if Conan fought Thor? There's a Thor versus Conan comic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm nerding out over what if. I've come on and disrupted your show. I apologize. I'm the worst.
No, it's fine. We were talking about it.
I love it.
Anyway, Altoy, how you been?
Hey, I've been doing all right. Read a good comic yesterday. It was
What'd you read?
amazing. What's up?
What'd you read?
I read Cephas from Ben, and it was amazing.
Okay.
It was really great.
You got to give us more than
Go
that.
for it.
I feel like I'm pulling teeth here, Altoy. You read Cephas. It
I
was
know,
amazing.
like, I don't want to give away too much. Like, I don't want to spoil too much. But, oh my god, dude. Like the way... Ben's a great writer. Like, the way he laid out the story was awesome. Like, Cephas is a hero that you really want to root for. Like, no matter what phase of his life he was in. And whether it was a huge empire or after he got scarred by the sun. You know, he's still the same good, guy you want to root for, like, in every phase.
You still got a soul.
And just like yeah, he does. And and when he gets to the fight scene with the werewolves, my freaking god, dude! Like we've seen in, like, you guys saw in the
Previews.
like in the campaign, like when we saw the preview pages, like the pictures of the werewolves and stuff. Like, there is a whole fight scene that takes place on a moving train, the New Mexico desert, with Cephas and this pack of werewolves, and it's amazing. Like, you get Cephas's like inner monologue while he's fighting these things. It's fantastic. Like, Ben really knocked it out of the park, and his artist Mario Williams is top notch. Like, pages, like, that's consistent throughout the whole book. Like, Mario is great. I really hope they team up on the next one.
Does it end with a
a cool
cliffhanger?
book.
Does it end with a nice hook for the next issue?
No, last page is like a chef's kiss. It's funny, it's hopeful. Like, after a big dark thing with the werewolves and stuff, it's great. It sets up perfect for the next book. Like, they're moving on to the next part of the adventure. Really
I
good,
imagine
man.
this is going to be the train.
I know I'm not
scene, right?
good at describing. Yeah.
So this
Look
is
at
the
those
train you were
colors.
talking about. Yeah.
Like, Ben does the colors too, and it's beautiful. Like, I think it's just they did a great job together.
I'm looking forward to it.
I really can't recommend enough. Yeah.
I like the wolf and cub angle that he's taking care of a kid. That one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And when you see how, like, with like how he ties in with the pack of werewolves and stuff, it's really cool. And I can't recommend it highly enough. It's so open up on my comic. It's in storefront mode, so you can get it. You can get the digital for $5. Can't go wrong with that. $15 for the regular. It's good stuff, man.
Can't beat that with a stick. Yeah. I look forward to
it. And plus,
it.
it's kind of cool. like for me, like I stream with Ben, you know, and now I got this book. I got to read his whole book in my hand and read it, you know, and it's got his signature on it. I'm like, that's cool, man. That's a cool CG thing. That's what we should do more of. CG shit.
I
Just
mean,
saying.
that's one of the
True.
coolest things. It's so weird, right? Because you're so disconnected from like the mainstream comics, the pros, for the most part, right? Unless you're like going out and going to cons to get like signatures or to meet them. But like with CG, like they're just like here. They're just like people in the chat. They're just people on the panel. They're just all around you. You can meet and talk to the creators. We got Liam fucking Gray on panel.
That's right.
It's weird. It's weird.
Thank you. It's great. Well, I've always said this is how the comic book space should be. You should be able to like talk to the fans. I think the biggest mistake that we made was straying away from what the comic book culture was, where, we would talk to the fans. Hey, true believers, how you doing? Like publishing your letters, hearing your voice. You guys are the backbone of everything. It's fans first, like that's what it's all about. And modern comic books, the whole scene has become so pretentious, and it looks down its nose at its audience, and it's like it's not in touch with the community. And so like you've got to be where the community is. I think that's key to making good work, really.
They're almost ashamed to be working on comics. It's like they look at comics like a stepping stone to something else. Like, I'm
exactly. They want to just get their movie deal. That's all they want. Yeah. They want to be on T-shirts, and they want to get their Netflix deal, and they don't even like look at. We were just looking at What If, right? Look
Booker says everyone is too up their own ass.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's so pretentious, man. And it's like a lot of these people haven't earned the right to their arrogance or their fame. It's like, you're doing a job that a bunch of other people don't want to do, and you're doing it poorly. You're not that great, Like, I would love for there to be more greats out there, but there just aren't that many. Most of them are over here in Comicsgate. You know what I mean? Just saying, people that are free thinkers and creators, and not just towing the company line, making characters for T-shirts, essentially.
That's right. We make things that we love. Passion is here. I think again, because people in the mainstream are looking for that stepping stone to do other things. And video game journalism is the same way, right? It's like they're ashamed of what they do. It's just like, I'm doing this now so I can get a job at CNN, right? These guys are doing this now so they get a job in Hollywood or something down the line, right? And here, I don't feel like anyone's doing it. I feel like people are just like, I have a story to tell. I'm passionate about comics. I want to draw. I want to write.
I want to make something. And that's the reason that, like, I'd like the community to support guys like Darren is doing Demifoot, you know what I mean? Like, these guys that are out there just trying to tell their story that they're passionate about, Like, give them a chance, because who knows what you're going to like, Who knows? Who knows what'll be the next big thing, Like, if you go back in time to the 1980s and someone said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to you, that would sound ridiculous. You'd be like, that's
ridiculously awesome.
Yeah, but you're right. It was ridiculously awesome. But the idea was, it was like, let's make the most ridiculous thing we can.
Well, I mean, wasn't it just a parody of Daredevil at one point?
It wasn't even it became a parody of Daredevil. What it was
partly
a joke on a napkin. It was a joke on a napkin. It was I'm going to draw the slowest thing ever as like a ninja, because ninjas are like agile and super dexterous and all this. So like,
ninjas were like a huge thing in the 80s. Everything was ninja.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and that ended up becoming huge. And they again, as you said, it's a parody to Daredevil. These guys were real fans, so they were like, hey, we're gonna have our characters, because you've got Splinter, who is an allegory for Stick, right? You've got the radioactive
the ninja or the hand.
Yeah, exactly. Right. The foot of the hand, like.
What can crush turtle shells? A shredder. See?
Yeah, that's fun. And look at what that turned into. Now that's $1 billion. By the way, did you guys hear? Sorry for getting off. But did you guys hear that Mattel now has, or is it Hasbro? Mattel or Hasbro now owns the toy rights for Turtles. They bought them off Playmates.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
interesting.
Playmates lost the bid, so I don't know if it's. I can't remember if it's Playmates or Hasbro, but one of the
Mattel.
big,
It says Mattel and Paramount have entered into a global multi-year licensing agreement that positions Mattel as the key partner for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles brand.
yeah. It's
It
wild.
says with a broad range of toys and games scheduled to launch beginning 2027.
See, Mattel treat their properties well, so this seems interesting.
Yeah.
Casey Jones would be the Punisher? I think so. I think, yeah,
Well,
because
he
the
was-
Ninja
There
Turtles are
is, yeah,
Daredevil.
there's a bit of it, true.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit of Gongler in the chat, but yeah, and he's a reference to you had like Metalhead, and I'm not talking the Turtle Metalhead, I'm talking like Mirage Metalhead. Like a lot of these guys are references to the culture at the time, fringe culture, punk culture, metal culture. You know, you'll see that in the original Mirage comics, a whole bunch of guys wear like Metallica t-shirts and stuff. You know, it was speaking to a generation, and that's what we've got to do now. We've got to speak to a generation and create stories that have a voice and ultimately say something. And you can't do that in a sanitized space like is currently dominating even Image. Even Image Comics is heavily sanitized as to what you can freely express and what they'll publish. So first you've got to fork out $3,500 to them, and then they'll publish whatever you want. They won't really advertise it. You'll roll the dice, and they'll only publish you if it's in accordance with the sort of things they sort of agree with anyway. So just cut that all out, and let's crowdfund and be Comicsgate, you know, and hopefully Image will open its eyes, get back to what it was really all about, which is, you know, making great comics.
Well, it's all well and good. Sounds like you guys have been having good days. I had a kind of a bad day. I want you guys to
What happened? What happened?
you guys to take a journey with me here. So I was cleaning up today, doing the cleaning up, and getting ready to vacuum my room. And this is going to sound ridiculous to everyone here, okay? But bear with me. It's going to vacuum my room, so I put my headphones on, put my music on, and the headphones were broken. Only the right headphone worked, which means I can't drown out the sound of the vacuum cleaner. And you guys have to understand, there's certain sounds that I just can't fucking handle. Vacuum cleaners, hair clippers, and lawnmowers. Those sounds drive me
Are you a
fucking nuts.
cat?
It's the tism. It just like the noise. It's just overwhelming. I hate
What
it.
about is it push mowers or ride-on mowers or all mowers?
Well, obviously not push mowers, just like mowers that like make noise, you know.
Well, no. Well, we've got two different kinds of. Maybe you don't have. No, you've got them in America. Push mowers. You start them. You're with the rip cord. You pull the rip cord.
Yeah. No, I thought you meant like push mowers, like the old school, where like
No one's had a push mower since here in Australia since 1931. So like, I mean, like just the ordinary push mowers or the ride-ons, or is it both?
Just I don't think I've never been on a ride-on, so I don't think so. But it's just like the regular lawnmower is just a noise. It's something about that noise. It's just
because I'm wondering where it stops. You know what I mean? Because like your ride-on isn't too far from the sound of a standard vehicle. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering like where the TISM scale stops. Like, does it stop at ride-on, or does
I guess I'll have to go get a ride-on just to figure out if it stops.
We'll have to see where it stops. Yeah, where is it?
You don't understand, like my whole so I had to stop what I was doing, go out, go buy fucking headphones, just to come home so I can vacuum my room. That's how bad it bothers me. I needed to go in, so it threw my whole day off. I know. For you guys, it's like, oh my god, this is so stupid. But like for me, it was like a whole fucking thing.
No, it sounds like every day of my life, constant niggling inconveniences that disrupt everything you try to do.
When you get a dog, I don't fucking know. But those three noises, like that's why when I get a haircut, like it is like it takes me forever to go get a haircut. For one, because I don't want I dread going to go get a haircut because of that noise. And
I'm looking forward to a haircut, man. I've got to get into the city and go to the barber, get all pretty, you know.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Next thing you know, you'll need Otto to chop your apples.
Oh no.
No, I'm telling you, man, that the hair clipper, that noise, just I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's like because it's a steady noise. Fuck it, I told Ray about it.
I think you're oppressing childhood trauma. I think that when you were sitting there as a baby, right? I think that your father ran a clipper right through the middle of your hair, like right over the middle of your head as a baby, and it's traumatized you ever since. You know, that's what I think.
I told Ray about it. I said, Ray, I don't like the sound of hair clippers, right? You know what she tells me? She goes, well, what about vibrators, Tony? I go, whoa, how did you go? She goes, well, they're the same noise. I'm like, I don't think they're the same noise. She's like, yeah, they make the same. Like, I'm like,
well, one's a buzz, and the other's more of a grind. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Again, I think it's not just like it's not like turning on the hair clippers. It's like the hair clippers clipping the hair. So it's like the vibrating plus the like the hair.
Yeah.
But leave it to Ray to be like, oh, just like.
What about the sound of the drill?
No, what about a power drill? Power drill.
Power drills are fun.
Yeah.
Power drill is fun.
Oh,
sander. What about a sander? Hand sander.
I've never really used one. I don't think there'll be a problem.
Hold on, I'll go get one. I'll be right back. We're gonna discover this in real time. I'll be right back.
Liam's gonna start playing random noises. Does this bother you? We wait for Liam. Marvel brings back What If for Cyclops' marriage, Kraven, and Cassandra. So this is a new. They just announced this, I guess, at the Comics Pro. Apparently, there was a thing called Comics Pro that went on. So it says Marvel revives What If for its 50th anniversary with new alternate universe comic specials. Upcoming issues explore pivotal Marvel events like Cyclops staying with Madeline Pryor or Kraven surviving. And new creative teams tackle intriguing scenarios.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Kraven, surviving Kraven's last hunt? Like what?
Yeah.
He fucking shoots himself in the face. Is it him like working at fucking special needs place? He's got like half his face blown off and stuff. Is it like that episode of fucking South Park with Britney Spears where he's just a lower jaw wandering, being guided around? This is fun.
No, yeah. I think what they're saying is that he decides not to kill himself. Maybe.
Hey, Frog Tony.
Maggie should have told Tony that she'll need donations for those types of small talk. She brought it up. Ray low-key telling you she has a vibrator.
Frog Tony, and everyone in the chat that might be triggered by bad noises.
What about an electric pencil sharpener? Does that annoy you as well? It's not okay, guys. It's not annoying. It's not like it bothers. Like it triggers me like on a primal level. Okay,
I'm trying to find the sound that's going to drive you into a psychotic rate, like your kill sound. You know what I mean? The one that's going to we'll play a sound and then you'll just be like, must kill Reagan.
You don't understand, like even as a kid. Okay, here's how bad the vacuum is. Like even as a kid, if like someone else in the house was vacuuming, like it would drive me nuts. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like I had to like put everything on like really loud, like just because the like vacuum noise was going on somewhere else in the house and I could hear it.
Frog Tony, here we go. You ready? This is what a sander sounds like. And I'm not going to sand anything, but this is what the sander sounds like. You ready?
Ready.
How was that?
No good.
Yeah,
no good. Doesn't like it.
We don't want that.
Doesn't like it, ladies and gentlemen. You're not getting any smooth wood from Frog Tony.
No. I'll go get someone else to sand my wood for me.
Only the roughest of wood from Frog Tony. I gotta go. I love you guys. I'll catch you later.
All right, take it easy, man. That was man, fuck. I said, I'm telling you guys my weakness. I keep telling you guys what makes me weak. You're like, I'm handing you my kryptonite.
Yeah, that's true.
So it says, new creative teams tackling intriguing scenarios, including Thor getting the symbiote suit and Cassandra Nova's victory. I don't think that's an intriguing scenario. Cassandra Nova wins. She kills everybody. Like what could be intriguing about that?
Oh, wow. I'm very intrigued.
Says, What If returns to its roots, honoring its legacy of bold, multiverse storytelling and wild possibilities.
Well, that's nice.
It says at Comics Pro, David Gabriel talked about a return to What If for the 50th anniversary of the first What If comic book series. Almost. 2016 is the 49th anniversary, but what's a year between Friends? I think he meant 2026, not 2016, because that was 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Marvel still dares to ask, what if? David Gabriel says, we have, for this big summer promotion, we will have a bunch of oversized issues where we're going back to the roots of what if, taking some popular stories and we're showing what might have happened if that story had gone a different way. What if I have observed the rise and fall of civilizations, of worlds, of galaxies? I know all that is, most that has been, and much of what will be. I can also see what might have been, for none save a watcher can truly know what could have happened. Why would you say that? Shouldn't you just say, like, for none save a watcher can truly know what if, and then just trail off? Like, that's like, it's right there.
It's right there. I see what it is, and I see what it be.
So the first two that we're going to see will be what if Cyclops stayed with Madeline Pryor. The second will be what if Thor got Spider-Man's symbiote suit. I think that's stupid. The first one is
make any sense.
The first one's decent. Madeline Pryor, I could
That
see
happened in the cartoon, so yeah, it makes sense.
But what if Thor got Spider-Man's symbiote suit? It's dumb because, like, okay, so Spider-Man got it during Secret Wars.
Yep.
Right.
So I guess the what if would be what if Thor went in the room, but like Thor didn't need a costume.
Right.
Now, if the what if, like, I understand, like,
the problem, Mr. Fraser, got Spider-Man symbiote.
Hold on.
All right.
In the Noel King in Black series, right? They basically, during the whole like symbiote thing with the symbiote god and all that shit, they basically told you that Thor back in the past had fought a bunch of symbiotes that came to Earth, and he caused them to become free. So if they're just saying, like, what if Thor got Spider-Man symbiote suit as sort of like a shorthand, and then the actual story is what if during that time Thor had got the symbiote way back when. That could be an interesting story. Like, Thor had always had the symbiote ever since he became a superhero, pretty much, right? But, like, what would Thor even do with it? Like, that's why, like, that's the other point of it. Like Thor is already powerful.
I mean, right. What's that bring to the game for Thor?
Yeah. What if used to be the butterfly effect stories? These recent ones are more like completely alternate timelines. Yeah. Who be the watcher? This is not a what if, but this is like apparently during you know how they got the Ultimate Universe spinoff right now going on in Marvel? Apparently, in the new Ultimates that they got going on, they're going to have a Black Wonder Man.
I mean, that makes sense, I guess, with the TV show and everything.
I mean, it makes sense, but also, here's the problem, right? What they end up doing is, and they kind of did this with Commissioner Gordon, right? Where they'll go, "Hey, it's not a big deal. We're just having the best actor for the role, right?" And you go, "Okay." You go, "Okay, whatever." Right. The black guy playing Commissioner, he's good. Like, the guy who plays Commissioner Gordon's good, right?
Jeffrey Wright, yeah,
Jeffrey Wright. He's fantastic. But then they go, "Okay, so now we're going to do a cartoon of Batman, and so we're going to base it off of the Jeffrey Wright." And then pretty soon, every iteration of Gordon is now a black guy, right? Like, it's not just Jeffrey Wright played him, in the movie and best actor, whatever, right? It's now like Jeffrey Wright is Gordon. So then every other iteration is now black. Like, Wonder Man is a black guy in the show, and then they're going to make the Ultimate version black. And then somehow that's going to turn into Wonder Man in the main universe being a black guy.
It started with Nick Fury,
right?
Remember?
Yeah.
They did the same with Nick Fury. Like, every other, media adaptation of the Avengers or anything S.H.I.E.L.D. related, you'll end up seeing Nick Fury being black.
So I don't know if that's a good thing. Just got a new manga, Centuria. Sounds like it may be good. They didn't really tell us anything about it. I don't know if it would be good. So other what ifs. After that, we'll have what if Kraven survived his last hunt. We'll have what if Captain America was freed in 2099. I mean, they kind of did that already in the 2099 run. They brought like a Captain America to the future in 2099. But if the what if is what if Captain America was freed in 2099, that means he never existed during the main 616. So like that would change so much.
Oh yeah, that means he's been sleeping that entire time, all the way until 2099.
Yeah, like who would have been around to stop the Red Skull? Because the Red Skull still would have been out there causing problems.
Hydra would have run amok by then. Yeah.
And what if Cassandra Nova killed Charles Xavier? So over the coming months, you'll see all these in previews with all the creative teams that we have there. But we're very excited for the 50th anniversary. They should do like what if Stan Lee and then became the Avengers. Let's do a throwback. Marvel's What If comic book series is a long-running anthology title from Marvel Comics that explores alternate realities and what-if scenarios in the Marvel Universe. It asks how key events from Marvel's mainstream continuity might have played out differently if a single pivotal moment had changed. The concept pioneered the idea of the Marvel multiverse in a structured way, allowing wild, consequence-heavy stories that could kill heroes, turn villains victorious, or create bizarre crossovers without affecting the main timeline. Stories are typically narrated by Uatu the Watcher, the cosmic observer from the moon, who describes the divergence and its fallout. It launched in February 1977 and created and conceived by writer-editor Roy Thomas, but has changed formats, approaches, and publishing appearances as a myriad of times since, and some of its flights of fancy have become established continuity over the decades. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier.
So you're saying the Watcher will be on the moon about this new series?
He's on the moon.
Okay.
In order to make Black Nick Fury in 616, White Nick Fury had to become an absentee father.
Oof.
Centuria, a selfless sacrifice to an ancient god, gives a bitter slave a reason to live and a baby to raise.
Yeah, I'm seeing the artwork. It's like some Lovecraftian stuff. Looks interesting.
Does it now? You know what does look interesting? And then you can go get it right now. You don't even have to wait. Good guess, but you're wrong.
What's that?
I'm waiting. Goddamn, Fund My Comic. Make your website work. This would have worked a lot better if I would have been like, look, there it is. Look, right there is supposed to be Black Riding Hood. Okay.
Oh, sure.
See, look, it's Black Riding Hood.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Fund My Comic half the time does not fucking work. I don't know why. Why is this website so fucking retarded?
Takes forever to load, yeah.
So, guys, Black Riding Hood 2, Black Knight, White Devils. Right now, it's got 17 more days to go. It's raised $5,858, 64 backers. This is the second chance campaign. So go out there and get yourself some Black Riding Hood. We talked about it last week. We'll probably talk about it again next week. Autoy says he loves this. He's never, as a white man, Autoy says that being able to read the N-word so many times has really been a strange experience.
It will be. I'll have to wash my eyes out with soap afterwards, I guess.
There should be a special tier where like a black guy comes to your house to read the N-word for you.
Okay. All right.
Like every time you get to the N-word, you're like, I'll take you out, you. And then the black guy just comes in and reads it for you. He just stands behind you.
Tyrone, can you read this for me?
So,
be all good.
He black. Hail, John Malin. So, anything else that we could say about this?
It looks fun.
It's badass. Yeah. I guess I came out too late. The campaign had already closed, and John's always so good about only so many copies getting out there. So I
We're
missed
missing
out.
a lot of
They go for
werewolf
so
media
much
for
money.
some reason.
What's that?
Like everything is just we're missing a lot of werewolf media for some reason. It's all just vampires. I noticed.
Well, what we're really missing is Creature from the Black Lagoon medium, but we'll settle for some werewolves.
Or mummies. Where are the mummies at? Get some mummies up in here.
All right. So, guys, go get yourself some Black Riding Hood. And you know what else you need to go get? Anatomic, the Trailer Trash edition. That's right. 5 days left to get yourself some Trailer Trash. It says, shit. We got a misprinted comic. Good news. The comic books for Anatomic Welcome to the Arena came in. Bad news. There's a cinematic spread in the back material of the main book. Although this misprint has zero impact on the main story, which can still be read in full and in proper order, we as a publisher cannot let this misprint ship out to our backers. How dare we waste your shipping money on a misprinted book? Mange Davis was going to pulp the entire run, but you, the chat, intervened. You demanded that we turn these books into genuine collectibles by releasing a limited number of them as remarked copies. We hear you loud and clear, so we're going to release exactly 200 copies of these misprinted Anatomic comic books. Not a single copy more. We will hand number every single one of these books, and we'll refund anyone who goes over the 200 copies sold. That's our promise. So what is the remark edition going to look like? Well, we're going to call this the Trailer Trash edition, and every copy will be stamped on the cover with a huge Mange image and hand numbered. Mange will also sign each copy of the book sold. This is a
I love the framing.
The final product will look like. What's that?
I love the framing that Mange is the one releasing this shit.
That's right.
Like there's a story, you know.
So the here's the thing. Here's the question. Is a Mange Davis signature actually worth anything?
You never know. It might actually be a thing later on.
That's right.
Could you imagine in 50 years, like someone's like, and so we got this rare copy of Anatomic signed by Mange Davis. In 2026, Shane Davis had went crazy and he developed a split personality named Mange, and so this is his signature. There's no certificate of authenticity. Will people remember this as a thing in 100 years?
See, you know what's gonna happen? Like people
will remember, Tony.
Imagine this.
Will remember.
Imagine if Glenn Jacobs made the comic book line, and then Kane made another one. See, this is what's really happening. The gimmick took over.
Yeah, I get that, T. But what I'm saying is, is Shane in 100 years? Are they going to remember the gimmick that it even happened, or is it just going to be like someone's going to be like, "That's a bullshit signature"? There's no one named Mange Davis who wrote comics.
Really cool. Yeah.
Angela says the Wheelers are crying about this.
Oh, of course they are.
Yeah, and Vickyverse too.
And who?
Vickyverse? Oh yeah, she's always crying about CG.
Major.
Yeah. Why is she crying?
Yeah.
So you can get 24 hours Virgin cover, 24 hours cover, $50. Dale cover, the Anthony cover, the Anthony Gonzalez Clark cover, the John cover, the A2A Virgin cover. So man, everything, all of them were messed up, huh?
God damn, bro.
So,
That would be their entire run, man. That's gotta hurt. But they're only 200 issues. What is that? What's the math on that?
I don't know how much you selling them for.
$50 each. They're $10,000.
10 grand. Yeah.
I don't know that'll cover having to reprint all the comics, because it sounds like it wasn't a printer error where they're just gonna oh, you guys fucked up, you got to reprint them. It sounds like maybe they misaligned.
Right. I think it's on. Right. Yeah, Shane would have to eat that 10 grand to reprint, so he's raised the money to reprint. Essentially, people want it. That's going to be a cool collectible. And he's got a lot of fans.
Dude, clip Eric saying the N-word in different scenarios and use it when someone used the N-word like a censor button. that would be something. So yeah, guys, if you want a piece of history, Anatomic, the trailer trash, you got 5 days left. You better get on it. Hey, look, there's a little video that goes with it. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's Mange Davis. We here to sell some books to 200 people. Only 200 of these books will be made available. Anatomic.
I love how he's got the Macho Man glasses. He does have like I know he's like Tiger King ripoff, but he also has like a Macho Man vibe to it.
A bit of Jimmy Hart too.
Yeah, little Jimmy Hart. Yeah. I can see Mange Davis literally being like someone's like manager. In
100%. Yeah. He'd fit right in.
Suffering a cinematic spread in the back material. It doesn't affect the actual book, but we can't be handing you guys no cinematic spreads for $50. For $50, you go get a Mange Davis remarked, re-stamped edition, numbered 1 to 200. This is gonna be gold, guys. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Let's go. Let's get them haters hating. Mange Davis out.
Mange Davis out. What up, George?
Is it too late to promote?
No, we're
No, we just started.
Never too late.
No. Did you got something that you wanted to shout out? George Peter Gass's Barbarian Martian.
Ooh, interesting name.
It's either on Amazon now or it's gonna be on Amazon in the next minutes or hours.
Do you have a link for us, sir?
Well, I don't have it until it actually pops up on Amazon. I won't be able to give you the link. It's already approved. It's just a matter of time right now. So you're getting the exclusive between the time the system said it's approved, it's being propagated into the worldwide network, and the time it appears on the worldwide network is there. You go.
So, what is this story? What is this Barbarian Martian?
It's Conan the Barbarian, and ending up on John Carter Mars. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's RJ and I have been working on it for 2 years now, and you're gonna love this. 2 years ago, when the phobia of AI came into existence.
Uh-oh.
All right, yeah, everybody remembers this. You know, the
Work for the machines, George.
artist yelling,
George,
"Shut up,
George,
Liam! Let me finish talking, man. Give me a minute. Give me a mulligan, Liam, because I'm happy you're here because I need your critical Aussie thinking." So,
Samagogo says, "Who or what drew that image?"
I did.
It's all George. See,
it's all me. It's all me. I'm going to tell you how this came about. About 2 years ago, when all the phobia of artists freaking out because AI is going to take their jobs away, there was one artist. I don't remember the person's name, but they said, "You know what? Everyone's training the AI to steal other artists' styles. Why don't you just train the AI to steal your own style, or just train the AI on your style, your art?" And I thought about it. I talked to RJ going, now that is freaking a good idea.
That's a gold mine, Jerry.
It is. And since I'm getting old in my age, and I'm tired of actually drawing as much as I used to, I said, okay, fine. I'm going to see about the AI actually training the AI on my work. It took as the 2 years progressed. It took about 6 months to train the AI to even recognize that Joe King has a single eye, not double eye. Okay,
I hate when AI does that.
I'm telling you, all the AIs. Every time I would try to train them, they would always come up with double eyes, not single eyes. Okay, that's the kind of problems I was having. So I kept on hacking at it, and about 6 months to a year, I started going back into my painting mode, painting stuff like this. But this kind of stuff takes me weeks and months to do. I just can't sit there in one setting. Yeah. So what I ended up doing was I started off with the character. I painted the character, and I said to the AI, can you match this character and give me a rotation on it? It did. It really sucked. But what it ended up doing was it was able to maintain my style, but not my consistency in the character that it looks like. Okay.
So you're saying this is AI?
Oh yeah, this baby
here.
You
said when we said who drew it. You said
I'm walking through the whole thing. I trained the AI on my.
Are
art.
you AI?
The AI trained you, George. You're part of the Skynet.
This is the amazing thing. I trained AI on my art after about a year's worth of work and training back and forth. I was able to get this out. It blew my mind.
When was the last time you walked through a metal detector?
What?
When was the last time
you're a robot, George?
When I've gone through a metal detector? Yeah, see, I don't fly, so they don't do metal detectors.
Yeah, so you could have been replaced at any point, and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, this is the method that, if you're an artist out there, listen, I've done it. I've done the method.
You've done meth?
You train the AI on your art. You start off with a character. You work your way out to a model sheet. And then you feed that back into the AI, and say, okay, give me this character in a toga. Give me this character in a three-piece suit.
George,
give me this character in a snowsuit. Give me this character, and if the AI can match your artwork as it's generating a secondary image, you hit the gold mine.
This man is a Bill Gates genius.
Listen to me, George Bott. I believe that it can't even present Joe King with a single eyeball still to this day. Oh. I don't think you've cracked it. Show me. Show us live.
Okay, sure. No.
Do it live.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna bring you the Joe King model sheet that the AI created. The very first Joe King model sheet. It's gonna be beautiful. Give me a sec. Let me find it. There it is.
Let's have a look.
Oh, geez, I have to stop it.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. All right. You say this is the first one that it made?
Yeah, this is the first one.
But you told us earlier, George.
Well, no. This is the first one where it got it right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized that Joe King is Super Grover.
Dude, I was just thinking the same thing. No shit. Oh my god!
Has a silhouette of Wile E. Coyote. I actually
Super Grover has a little helmet, guys. Come on.
This is the first time. This is the first image the AI figured out that Joe King has a single eye.
I don't know, a blue guy, a red cape.
Before that, it would.
He's just missing the helmet,
double eyes, and all that stuff.
I think that it still will produce it with double eyes, George. I think you did this and you're covering for the AI.
Yeah.
I think
he's the Gatsys 9000.
Yeah, Gatsys 9000.
I'm telling you, guys. I've worked it out. The strategy is sound. Get the AI to train on your artwork.
If you run your hand over the back of your head, George, are there cables there right now?
No.
Real quick, George. 56K warning says, how old is Joe King? I need to know his age.
Okay, well, see, the thing is, in the very first Joe King story, it started off about 75 million years ago, and by the end of the story, it was about 1,000 years in the future. So you do the math. he had to literally travel across the timeline on his own to catch up with his friends who ended up through a singularity into the future.
So what you're saying is he's old.
From the beginning of time.
I think 56K needs to know his age, so he needs to know if he can goon.
Okay.
Is he old enough to goon to?
When is the Joe King? When is the Big Bang? That's how old Joe King is.
This is like a town where everyone is a Doombot. I think the entire panel are.
I'm not Robo-Lean. I'm not Robo-Lean.
No, yeah. And what do you think the inside looks like? I'll show you.
That's a good question that no one asked, said George.
Yeah, but it is a good question. Let's see what he can do with the power of the machine.
56 said noted how old he is. Now add some bulge. Yeah, right. If Finbar drew that, he'd have a big old bulge.
Okay, let's give him a sec. Got to find the.
Well, he's already been to the Big Bang. It can't go bigger than that, you know. So.
Where's the phone? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go.
Big gangbang? What?
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. He's crushing his enemies. So there's wizards on Mars, apparently?
And, no, this is not. He hasn't gotten to Mars yet. This is still on Earth, battling these druids that are trying to get rid of him, and they accidentally get rid of him, and he ends up on Mars. Hey, I'm just abbreviating the whole concept. There's a lot more to it.
By Crom. So does Crom work in space? How does that work? Does Crom?
I can't tell. You have to buy the book. But the thing that with this illustration, there's multiple layers of work that I did, because the druid on the right, the druid underneath the rock, those were rendered separately, and then I put it all together.
The Lamentations check. Yeah, so we look forward to this. We look forward to you having a link so people can check out the Joe King 9000 AI bot.
I'm telling you, the strategy is sound. Get the AI, whatever AI you're working on, if it's even remotely possible. My recommendation is either Grok or ChatGPT, because those are the only two AIs that I know of so far that have a sound reasoning communication with you. You get those AIs to train on your artwork, and then as you're producing your artwork, you can actually get the AI to give you a secondary scene or a secondary position that you can actually put into your composition. You do that.
You laugh at George for his AI nerding, but this is the type of skill that would get you hired. I'm not joking. I'm not laughing at George's AI nerding.
56K, you're not wrong. This is true.
And this all came about because there was one artist about 2 years ago who said, "Why don't you stop bitching and complaining and train the AI on your own artwork?" And we're going.
But see, here's the thing: I don't have my own artwork, so can I borrow your artwork and train it on your artwork, and then take it as my own?
That kind of
the real problem is the real problem is, George, is that if you're using an open, like, I'll real talk for a minute. I won't be goofy, Liam. I'll be really. If you're working from an open AI like ChatGPT or
Grok.
or what was the other one you mentioned?
Grok.
These are drawing from already established sources beyond your own reference.
No,
so like they've already been trained on like hundreds of thousands of
okay.
Yeah,
So what you would need to do, right, to fully train it on your own artwork is essentially go and get one of these blank slate AIs that have nothing else in it. I saw it when they were first developing an animated series on YouTube doing AI before we went mainstream. You can get these programs and they don't have anything in them, but it's an AI sort of shell, and you can feed information into that, and that you could train to replicate your own artwork. But as it is, you are sort of surfing a gray area right now, because these models and stuff like ChatGPT, whether they tell you or not, are drawing reference and source material from other artists other than yourself to come.
George, real quick, before you go, George, here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Before you address the Liam thing, here's my question for you. Since you're using Grok or ChatGPT or whatever, you've trained it in the George style, right?
That's right.
So what if I now go to Grok and go, hey, give me the George Peter Gadsden style and make me a book?
It won't know what you're talking about because my work is not out there for the
Well,
AI.
I have your work. I have your
No, yeah, you have this. Yeah, but
no, hold on, George. I have your comics, so I could just scan a picture,
yes,
put it in,
actually,
go, hey,
yes,
Grok,
yes, yes.
hold on, and go, Grok, you see this?
Yes.
Make that for me, but in a different comic, and then now I'm going to steal your work.
Yes.
The other thing is
no. What you said, yes, absolutely.
The other thing that I want to say before I go, George, is I'm not sure that you should be doing this because, like, if someone goes to these AI models and like, hey, I'll use the George Peter Gadsden style, how many fucking dad jokes do they have to sit through before they get a fucking image generated?
Hey, you've now turned the AI into a dad joke machine.
All
George.
of them.
You ruined it.
You wrecked it.
All of them.
Okay, love you guys. Peace. Have a good show.
Right. Take it easy.
Later, Liam.
All right, so let me get back to so how's this composition is created? All these characters here, they're all separate. Every single one of these characters were separate. I start off with one druid illustration, and then I said, give me the druid screaming, yelling to the right, screaming, yelling to the left, hands in the air, hands down. I got
what were you doing? A dance to the left, to the right, hands
exactly,
up, hands
exactly,
down, hands down.
And when it got all the characters
real smooth now,
broken apart into sort of what we call clipped. Then I said, okay, you know what? You've seen the style that I have. I want you to render a broken church, broken monastery background. It did in black and white. Then I went in and actually said, okay, you know what? I'm going to go in.
We're going to have a Joe King prawn comic tomorrow.
Prawn? Is it prawn? Really?
Yeah, well, that's what the internet says, because when you couldn't say porn, you would say.
Oh, prawn. Okay. I was disappointed there just for a moment.
Another Druish princess. I get that reference. I didn't think she was Druish. She didn't look Druish.
Yeah. So people are going to be what do you call? What is it? It's going to fall one way or the other. It's like you know what? There's so many people that are already bitching, complaining about AI. Again, why don't you train the AI on your artwork? Just do that.
Without third eye.
And let me show you the very first illustration that I did. I'll pull that up. That everything worked off of.
Let's see.
It took a while. And where is it? Source.
You're supposed to have this ready, George. You're supposed to.
You know what? I'm working on it. Jeez, man.
All See, right, George comes here. He gives us the beta version of all of his pitches.
Here we go.
He refines it so when he goes on a better show, he's like, "See, look, I got it all ready. I know."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how it works.
There you go. That's my first illustration.
I don't like his sword.
It's a freaking sword.
It's not very Conan-like. It's not a Conan sword.
What does a Conan sword look like?
Giant, fat, like a big. You don't know what a Conan sword. If I type in Conan sword.
Oh, okay, yeah, with the skull, kind of draping into the blade,
like a Scottish claymore, like that big.
Yeah, it's almost like a claymore.
Oh, yeah, okay. No.
Conan's sword is supposed to be like 8 foot.
No, I'm looking up the Sumerian sword. Actually, this is on Modern.
No.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's got a straight hilt.
This is a Sumerian sword. Yeah.
Okay, I just drew a sword. Okay, and this took me a few days to illustrate. A pen, gray, gray. Do a little wash, add a Photoshop filter on it. The textures of his kilt, I had to pull from actual material, and then do a posterizing. That's not okay. That's a Conan sword. That's not a sword that I would.
This is the Arnie sword.
George is gonna go, that's not a Conan sword. You go, wait, that actually is Conan's. Never mind.
Yeah. That looks like wait, that is Conan. Oh no, wait, that's King Valador, Calidor, whatever his name. That's not Conan.
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's an Arnold Schwarzenegger sword.
That's what's it? Red Sonja movie.
Yeah.
With what's her name?
Bridget Nielsen.
Yeah, Bridget Nielsen. Yeah. So
Conan's sword is a broadsword.
Yeah.
A woman's sword, a broadsword.
Hey, give me a break, would you? You know, this is what this is the sword I went with. So I drew this. It took me a while, and then I fed it into the AI and said, "Okay, you see this character? I'd like you to, make this character stand up. Make this character look to the left. Make this character look to the right." It was close, but it wasn't close enough. I needed more artwork to feed the AI. So when I fed it enough, it had enough reference on my own work that it was able to start to reproduce artwork. And I'm telling you guys, getting the AI trained on your artwork, it's a fucking gold mine.
At least George isn't making homoerotic AI. That is true.
Yeah, instead of working on memes and videos of Henry Cavill Superman fighting whatever, spend your time training the AI to build out your own style, your own artwork in the AI. Holy fuck, it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I did a whole book, and it turned out. I think it turned out really well. There's parts in it that are not. It's not that it's 100%. I'm thinking it's not that I could have done better. I could have done different.
You could have done better.
No, different. Like an explosion or a lightning thing. Going like, you know what? It's the kind of thing where you just say, yeah, let it go. It's a fucking lightning. I drew more lightning in this book by myself than what the AI was able to generate. It's beautiful. And the strategy is sound. If there's artists listening to this, get the AI trained on your artwork. Holy fuck, it's going to be beautiful.
It looks beautiful. Sounds like you just want to be lazy and get your man.
Yeah, the longer it takes for me to draw something out, the longer it takes for me to get my book out, a book out. So this actually helps me a lot. This is going to be amazing. My joking books are going to be amazing. Now I have
amazing.
I have the problem is I got it trained on Joe King, but all the other characters, it's not doing so good. It's not. I have to go through the whole training of the other characters to get to this point here.
I'm going to steal this and I'm going to train it on a green Joe King. All I know how to do is make meme videos.
Already. I already have it.
It's a preview for the Fans Fest.
All right, so it's going to be available on Amazon and Critical Blast's website.
Samagogo says, "I don't object to AI art as long as it's advertised as such and it's priced accordingly."
I think the book is going to be like $15, 40 pages, oversized, black and white.
Can't beat that with a stick.
Yeah, so look out for it on Amazon. I'm so thrilled about this. I love actually pushing technology with comic books. I did it 35 years ago when I did vector art on my first book, the first issue, and no one thought it would be even possible. Today, it's like this is so much incredible. This is just incredible. The eureka moment came, I think it was about 6 months ago. 6 to 8 months ago, and after that it was just gravy. You even saw me working on one of those pages. where the character was on his knees getting electrocuted by the druid, and you saw I was actually working on multiple layers in Photoshop just to get that whole composition working.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, George? I didn't see nothing.
No. You can't do that, sir. You got to tell the audience. You were there on the back end. You were watching.
I didn't see nothing.
Nothing.
What are you talking about, George?
Yeah, I was going places, man. I'm still going places.
You little.
I have to be professional.
That's all I know how to do is this predicting the future. Have you seen this, George?
You little.
I have to be professional.
What the hell is that? Is that an ET?
That's
What-
ET. I don't know what
Apu
ET is.
ET.
Man.
Wait,
That's an Indian ET. Yeah.
no, is that a girl Indian ET?
No, it's a cloud particle.
Well,
I have to be professional.
Oh, there's no rule.
That ET's got boobs.
No,
it
it's
does
just
have
got
a
man
nasally
boobs.
voice, so
You know,
yeah.
little fat ET sounds too man. I gotta refine the AI on that.
You have to make him sound nasally and irritating. Shut the fuck up, Liam. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Speaking of irritating, someone's eating something, which is weird. Hey, have you heard? Energon has sold 6 million copies. Absolute has sold 8 million. The Energon universe has sold 6 million copies. The Absolute universe has sold 8 million. Both announced at Comics Pro.
What the hell's Energon?
Transformers?
Oh, okay. So
It's like a big crossover thing with like Transformers and
Yeah,
Mask.
Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Mask. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was not aware.
It says Energon Universe has reached 6 million copies sold across 96 issues, averaging 63,000 copies per title. That's some damn good business. DC's Absolute Universe leads with 8 million copies sold from 116 published issues, averaging 69,000 each.
Whoa. Hold. Say that number again, please.
Which number? I said a bunch of them.
The last one. The last number.
69,000 each?
69,000 from how many what?
116 issues, each averaging about 69,000 copies sold.
Oh, these are overall stats. These are not current stats.
These are current. The Absolute Universe, George.
So you're telling me they put out 69 issues?
No, they put out 116 issues. They each got about 69,000 copies sold.
Okay, so yeah, these are overall stats. How long did it take to put out 69 issues?
Why do you keep saying 69 issues, George?
Sorry, 86 was it? It was the number 86?
116.
Okay, 116. So how long did it take them to put out 116 issues? It's what, 20? Was it 12 issues a year?
No. I think it's only been about 6 months.
You're telling me they were able to put out 116 issues in 6 months?
No, okay. It says the Absolute Universe began in October 2024. So whenever that was.
Okay, that's absolute. So how many issues? Who did the 116 issues?
Absolute DC.
Okay, that means the Absolute Superman, Absolute Flash, Absolute Batman, and so okay. Now that makes sense. It wasn't a single run of a title. Oh, okay, I get it now. Hey, what am I going to tell you? You know, is this comic any good? Anybody have a copy of it? Any copy of it?
The Absolute Batmans are really good. Lots of them.
Absolutely.
Shine Comics can fuck off.
Great.
What Shine Comics is in the chat or something?
Oh no, he's been saying Islam is better than Absolute Batman. Which is
yeah.
Oh, that's a take. Yikes.
Isom is terrible. And again, like I'm not even saying Isom's terrible because I hate Eric July. Like just objectively, I read it. and it was no good. Like, there's a lot of things you can point out. I did a whole review. What did I do? Like an hour and a half, where I like went through everything, like all the issues, all the problems with it.
Absolute ISOM? That's a thing?
Yeah, absolute ISOM. It's terrible. I know there's an absolute gem shock. It says at the DC Comics presentation, Nancy Spears, VP Sales and Marketing at DC Comics, told the assembled crowd of comic book retailers, "We sold over 8 million copies across all 6 series of Absolute. And yes, we heard about not having enough copies. Yes, and we read the FOC page. And yes, we heard all about it. We want to talk to you guys about it. No, we're passing up the FOC, but that's so that we can get comics onto your shelves. We have printed enough. We have, I promise you, just order them." So DC is like, man, we got you. We got your back. Right. But you want to hear something that I think is probably going to bite them in the ass? Not DC, but it's going to bite Boom Studios in the ass, George?
What?
Boom Studios to make all their comics returnable.
Holy shit. Even we don't do that.
Oh.
Boom Studios to make all their comic books returnable for comic book stores, announced by Josh Hayes at Comics Pro 2006.
Oh, damn. That okay, okay, I'm telling you, I know what's going to happen. They're going to get a big order at the very beginning, and then when the stores can't sell stuff, the returns are going to start coming in. The only way to get away from that is if Boom Studios sells everything at the very beginning and then goes out of business and opens up as Flume Studios.
There's Moob Studios.
Boob Studios.
Well,
Move.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I think on paper they're like, oh, see, you could order from us because you'll know that if you can't sell them, you can give them back. But I think it's going to cause retailers to over order. And then, like you said, like now they got all these extra copies that they're going to send back. Like, because they know, like, oh, I could order 10,000 because fuck it, I could just send them back, right?
Yep.
So it says retailers can now take more risk on new Boom Studio titles with reduced financial risk. Thank you. Variants are returning, starting with Something is Killing the Children 46. Boom Studios increased direct-to-consumer marketing spend to drive more in-store sales. It says, at last year's Comics Pro in Glendale, California, the familiar face of Boom Studios, Josh Hayes, Boom's vice president of sales and formerly of Diamond. So this guy worked at Diamond, and you're trusting him with ideas? We know how well that went over there. Couldn't make it to the show. So new face, Boom Studios publisher Michael Kelly dressed up as him instead. This year, there was no way that Josh Hayes was going to let that happen as he joined Bryce Carlson on stage for the Comics Are For You promotion, and alongside plenty of new projects and plans, a number of them in the new Boom Studios May 2026 solicits and solicitations, he made some big changes for Boom Studios and comic stores going forward. We're going to bring back thank you variants. Those are one per store. We're going to start that with the Something is Killing the Children 46. The second thing we're going to do, we're actually going to spend more money this year on direct-to-consumer marketing to help customers in your store buy our books than we spent the last 2 years combined. And one more thing that we're going to do is, you guys know we've had a really aggressive program. We're actually going to make it bigger. We're going to do returnability on every single cover A on every single book we publish. Every single issue of that book. So that you can take a chance on any of our books, and we've got your back on all of them.
Okay, no, hold a sec. That's key right there. Cover A. Cover B, cover C, cover D are not returnable.
Well, you just won't order those. You'll order less. Oh,
wow. Okay, don't you get it? What the gag is? Cover A is the cover that that will be printed the least. It will be the least important. It's a Trojan horse to get the stores to go, okay, I need cover B, C, D, and E because those are rare, and those rare books I can actually sell. But eventually they'll realize that those rare books, even though they have them in the store at a higher price point, they're not going to be sellable and not returnable. Very good.
Boom Studios. It's to encourage shops to carry something they might not normally. I know what it's for, but I think it's going to bite them in the ass. Because if they don't sell and they start returning shit, it's going to be a big financial hit.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good trick. I'm pretty sure the what do you call it? The stores will figure that out. They've been around the horse for some time. Is that the correct statement?
No, not at all.
No, it's not the horse statement.
No. I have no idea what the hell statement you're looking for, but I can assure you it's not that one. Been around the block? Is that what you're
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for?
that's right. The block. Yes, the block.
Not grass fed. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah. So it says, yes, Boom Studios is making the standard cover for every single comic book returnable. If it doesn't sell, comic book stores can send them back for a refund, which might encourage comic book stores to make less conservative ordering decisions if they know they won't be stuck with comics that won't land as well as people think they might. And even ordering issue 2 like they ordered issue 1, knowing they won't be on the hook for any drop-off. It's a courageous and potentially costly decision on Boom Studios' part. The question is, how will this affect sales? I think it's going to hurt them. I think real quickly, 6 months or maybe even 3 months after this program goes into effect, that they're going to like reverse decision and go, actually, we're going to give you like a percentage. We'll give you 50% back of cover rate. We're not going to give you 100%. That's just my feeling. But you know what? You don't have to worry about a refund on.
What's that?
That's right. Reaper Destroyer issue 2 from Joe Sontag. Guys, sign up right now. The campaign is still in preview. You can sign up for it on Indiegogo. And then I believe there you could still pick up Reaper Destroyer 1 as a I don't want to say storefront, but whatever it is that they have on Indiegogo that's equivalent to basically a storefront, late pledges or something like that, whatever they call it. So
a storefront?
No, I don't think they call it storefront.
Okay, a front that's it looks like a store.
Yeah, that's what they call it. They say it's a front that looks like a store. Also, have you guys heard of Alpha Red? Alpha Red number 8, Superhero Smackdown from James Wynn on Fun My Comics. I have not read any of these, but this really caught my eye because this issue here got wrestling in it.
Oh,
the
wrestling
becomes a knockout mission as Alpha Red battles to protect pro wrestling fans from deadly chaos. So, we got a little video here. Let's take a look at this.
After surviving some of the most dangerous missions yet, Alpha Red finally takes a much-needed break, joining his friend Crazy John for a night of high-flying action at a live pro wrestling event. But what begins as harmless entertainment quickly turns into chaos when a popular wrestler known as The Natural suddenly snaps, unleashing a violent...
Dustin Rhodes snaps? The Natural?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
rampage.
We're having wrestling callbacks in this show.
Threatening the lives of wrestlers and fans alike. When Alpha Red discovers that The Natural has been deceived into wearing mysterious wristbands
Put hard times on him,
supernatural
Daddy.
strength while driving him into madness, he knows this is no ordinary meltdown. Behind the scenes, the corrupt Father Derek has orchestrated the chaos, using The Natural as a distraction so he can steal money from the charity fundraiser meant to help needy children. As Crazy John races to stop Father Derek's scheme, Alpha Red must spring into action.
Also, it's like a tiger
using
mask.
jaw-dropping wrestling moves, heroic restraint, and faith-driven resolve to try to subdue The Natural without causing him further harm. Can Alpha Red save the fans while protecting an innocent soul from self-destruction and proving that true strength comes not from power, but from righteousness? Find out in Alpha Red number 8, Superhero Smackdown. In the Ring of Chaos, Alpha Red fights not just for victory, but for redemption.
Look at that.
Welcome to the Alpha Red number 8 crowdfunding campaign.
Well, it's like a 5-minute video. We're not going to watch this whole thing. Jesus Christ. Guys, keep
Wait
it
a minute, I
snappy.
thought this was a promotion show. What the hell?
It is, but man, a 5-minute video? That's a
Are you kidding me? You take 5 minutes and make it into an epic, Lord of the Rings.
Okay, George, we'll watch the
My
whole
name is
video.
James Nguyen, and I am the creator of Alpha Red. I'm also the artist and co-writer of this issue. Along with Ray McKay, we have come up with a fun, family-friendly, action-packed wrestling adventure. I hope you'll join us by supporting this latest issue that is sure to please wrestling fans and comic fans alike. During this campaign, you will be picking up an exclusive variant of Alpha Red number 8, which includes some behind-the-scenes
I'll tell you
black and
what, the
white
wrestling
versions
action
of
looks
the
better than the
pages
stuff
of
in
Alpha
the
Red number 8.
If
Yeah,
you're
oh,
new to Alpha
100%.
Red,
Yeah.
there will be tiers that you can pick up Alpha Red 1 through 7 to get caught up.
It looked like
You
someone
can even
actually
pick
knows
up
what wrestling
the
is.
collected edition of Alpha Red 1 through 5.
Oh, there you go.
Like
So
the
the first
wrestling
5 in a
If we
collector's
hit the
edition.
first
That's cool.
stretch goal, every physical
So he's got the first 5 in a collected edition. That's cool. If you wanted to, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like
Full
the different
reward
body
will
types of the wrestlers too. Everybody
with a
looks
free
different.
I like that the wrestling looks like actual wrestling.
regular edition of Alpha Red number 8.
See, look at that.
There will be other rewards.
Look at that. Bam. That looks like he's putting him over his leg. Those are like real wrestling moves. Like it's like
Backbreaker,
someone who
yeah.
actually watches wrestling or at least watched enough to draw it correctly.
That you can choose to help support Alpha Red number 8. There will be original artwork, posters, and t-shirts
There's Big
if you
Vito.
want to bring Alpha Red home.
Alpha
in a
Red 8
unique
is
way.
what Shungite should have been. Yeah.
So what are you waiting for? Look through the rewards and please support Alpha Red number 8. Thanks so much.
This guy looks like Big Show.
Very cool.
He does kind of look like Big Show. Bald Big.
Sirens cry in the
He looks like
dead of
Grifter
night.
with the mask.
Yeah, Grifter, right.
Iron gates give way to a blind.
We're definitely not playing that music.
What the hell, man? Let's see. Let's finish it off.
Light.
George.
I don't want to get fucking flagged.
The chains
Yeah.
come loose. Evil walks free with a twisted excuse. From shattered
Look at that, he became like the Hulk.
Whoa.
He's all juiced up.
Got some venom.
All right, I'll kill the music and let it continue.
There we go.
Oh, whoa.
Thunder cracks.
Okay.
Yeah,
We got some Catwoman action going on.
yeah, this is good stuff. See, aren't you happy that I got you to watch this?
Oh yeah. I don't know who any of these characters are, but apparently they're in Alpha Red. You gotta get the 1 through 8.
The storm may rage, but light will ascend against the dark. Until the end will take a stand.
Yeah, I don't like this music. This is like weird Christian rock stuff. I think I'm going to definitely get a flag for that. The art may be basic, but it has more dynamism than Smiller's art. Yeah, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't call it like top tier art, but it's competent art and it's consistent. That's what George likes to say all the time. Consistent.
Yes.
Look at that. It's covered.
That's the important thing.
So it's only $10 for the Alpha Red Digital Deluxe. Get the entire digital copy of Alpha Red 8 with bonus features that will only be available during this campaign, including pencil and ink versions of the issue, along with Ray McKay's original plot and breakdown to the final story and script by James Nguyen. $15, you get the exclusive Alpha Red 8 exclusive Fun My comic cover. Look at that. I do like that.
Mm-hmm. Me too. That's a nice cover.
Wait, where's the stool?
He's sitting on the turnbuckle.
Oh, okay.
Then we got the exclusive art only cover, the Virgin cover. Look at that.
Is it really a virgin?
Well, not after I get done with it. And so $50, you get Alpha Red single issue catch-up bundle. Get all the single issues of Alpha Red 1 through 7 and the exclusive Virgin cover of issue 8. This
Wow.
can be swapped out for the exclusive flexing cover. Just send me a message. Add $15 to your pledge to get both exclusive covers. This includes digital copies of issues 1 through 7 and digital deluxe of Alpha Red 8. So $50, you can get every 8 issues. That's less than $10 a comic. Right?
That's a good deal. Yeah.
Less than $10.
That's $6.25 an issue.
Yeah, you can't beat
Alpha Red
that.
Collected Edition Catch-Up Bundle. Get Alpha Red Volume 1, the graphic novel collecting issues 1 through 5, and also issues of Alpha Red 6, 7, and the exclusive. So look at it. You can get the, if you want an omnibus or collected edition, you get the all 5 in 1 collected edition, and then you still get the single issues of 6, 7, and 8 for $50.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you get a sketch cover. Look at that. George can draw whatever he wants on it.
That's not bad.
Looks good. I think this looks very, very good. It says new backers may be asking, who is Alpha Red? Alpha Red is Peter Parker as Captain America on a James Bond adventure. Calvin Wesley is our Peter Parker. He's the friendly neighborhood nice guy who can't seem to catch a break. Wes is then recruited by a powerful organization called the Kingdom, which is a cross between the U.S. military and UK's MI6. A chip is implanted in his brain that makes him super strong, super fast, and super smart. He's given gadgets like a supercar, a super suit, and robot armor to stop the evil villain from taking over the world. Who's the villain? None other than Satan himself. You can catch up.
God damn.
This sounds like a very Christian comic. He's fighting Satan.
You know the crazy thing about Satan is hell wasn't created for Satan. Hell was created for Satan to be locked into, but it wasn't created for Satan.
You know what's the crazy part about Satan is that he's actually blue, and like the idea of a red Satan was because Dante wrote a book.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Quantum doesn't like it. He says looks like shit.
The plot reminds me a lot of Tiger Mask. It's almost the same. Like he's helping an orphanage. He has these gadgets and shit, right? And he's fighting in the ring and outside the ring.
We got James Gunn hypes up major Flash villain ahead of their confirmed DCU debut. DC Studios is preparing fans to see Gorilla Grodd in the DC.
Nice.
Ooh.
I don't
know. Like Gorilla Grodd, I think works really good in the comics. He works good in the cartoons. I don't know how well it's gonna work in live action.
Yeah.
Like the CW version of it was like really bad.
Fair.
Like they did the like inner monologue voice, and it was just like I don't know. It felt cheap. Maybe it was just a CW budget, but it felt kind of cheap.
Yeah.
True.
No, I think they really have to lead into the comic book version for it.
Yeah, but you know, you got to give them A for effort. You know.
Yeah, they gotta. I think if they here's the thing: if they try to CGI Gorilla Grodd, it's gonna look stupid.
So you're telling me they're gonna have to get a real gorilla and stick holes in their head?
No, I think they're gonna have to make a suit. Like fucking Chewbacca is a guy in a suit. That's why it looks good.
True.
Right? So it has to be like a not like an old timey like Laurel and the Hardy gorilla suit where like it looks you can tell it's a guy in a suit. No, like it has to be good.
Yeah. You know the guy that played that guy who was in that gorilla suit. He played the gorilla in multiple movies, multiple TV shows for I think it was close to 50 years before he retired. Wow. Was it Trading Places? I think it was his last act as a gorilla.
Yeah, that gorilla suit was terrible. DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn's latest social media tease pays tribute to Gorilla Grodd. The DCU's Rogues Gallery will include Grodd in the coming years, as he will be the villain for HBO's Max's upcoming Jimmy Olsen show. So Gorilla Grodd is going to be the villain in the Jimmy Olsen show and not the villain for Flash?
Wow.
That's weird, dude. All right.
Well, it's not just weird. He's
fucked
part
up.
of Flash's Rogues Gallery. Like,
well, it's super fucked up because
Jimmy Olsen.
Well, here's the thing: if Jimmy Olsen defeats Gorilla Grodd, it's it's like when Ant-Man defeated Kang, and you're like, oh, this like lower level guy defeated
Yeah.
like the big guy. Like Grodd is supposed to be up there as far as like threats, right?
He's in the Legion of Doom. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the Justice League cartoon, like the one season, like he was running the Legion of Doom for like that whole season.
True.
Yep.
True. Yeah.
And even in the Flash show, they treated him like a big deal. Like he wasn't like a throwaway villain. Like he was like a big deal, like a big threat.
Right.
He was like the Kingpin.
Damn.
Yeah.
Who's
Starring
the top
Superman
banana?
actor Skylar Gisondo. The spinoff will follow a unique true crime style with Olsen as the host, developed by American Vandal creators Dan Perot and Tony Yacenda. A true crime style with what?
That doesn't make any sense.
James Gunn took to X to celebrate the beloved Flash villain Gorilla Grodd as fans await his true DCU debut in the upcoming HBO Max show. The day of posting marks the 67th anniversary of Gorilla Grodd's DC Comics debut in Flash number 106. It says, alongside a terrifying close-up of the Flash's gorilla nemesis, Gunn hyped up his ferocity and mind-bending superpowers, noting how he immediately chose violence and mind control, obviously, from his debut appearance. Quote, when Gorilla Grodd made his comic debut, he immediately chose violence and mind control, obviously. His first appearance was Flash 106, written by John Broome, with pencils by Carmine Infantino and inks by Joe Giuliano, with pencils. And again, like what? You just going to like repeat the same thing, James Gunn? You fucked up the tweet?
Yeah, apparently.
They're trying to make it sound meaty.
So there's
I like
Gorilla
that, though.
Grodd. Didn't he get like a Yellow Lantern ring during the like
During the Sinestro Corps Wars? I
Yeah.
think so.
Gunn has often celebrated anniversaries and birthdays for major DC characters on his social channels, although these have been mostly limited to those being worked on under DC Studios, such as Guy Gardner, Mr. Miracle, and Clayface. Didn't they do like a Mr. Miracle animated movie or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
They did a new God.
I haven't done anything with Mr. Miracle.
No. I'm pretty sure.
On his own? I don't
Yeah.
remember that. Maybe. I don't remember that, though.
Or they were working on it, and it hasn't come out yet. But no,
That might
were
be
working.
it. That might be
Yeah,
it.
James Gunn officially confirms Mr. Miracle animated series will be within the DCU canon. Yeah, they're working on it. It just hasn't come
So
out
it's
yet.
coming up. Okay. Gotcha.
And Gunn has been vocal about his love and plans for Grodd for some time, as he told Entertainment Weekly last year after fans wrongly speculated he was set up in Superman. I love Gorilla Grodd, so I've got other plans for that guy. Nexus Point News stated in November that DC's true crime spinoff is planning to shoot this spring in Atlanta, coinciding with Man of Tomorrow's production, just as Superman did with Peacemaker Season 2. Currently, the DCU has no HBO Max show scheduled for 2027, making a late 2027 release seem likely. Gorilla Grodd's HBO Max debut may be setting up a bigger future. I would hope so. Again, I think Jimmy Olsen versus Gorilla Grodd. Jimmy Olsen outsmarting Gorilla Grodd is going to really...
Yeah,
unless he kills Jimmy Olsen at the end of the show, I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think this is going to work out at all. What's going on here, I don't think it's going to work out at all. The Peacemaker Season 2 was absolutely horrific.
James Gunn is going to make Grodd people who make fun of him. Don't you mean when the socialist ants defeated... So long, Red Panda. Here comes Hairy Human. What? It says DC Studios doesn't seem to have any plans for the Flash himself, making Gorilla Grodd's debut in Superman's true crime spinoff rather strange. That said, one has to wonder if the Scarlet Speedster could board the DCU with the Jimmy Olsen show, chasing Grodd while the Daily Planet reporter chases a story.
That could be an angle, but I highly doubt they're going to do
Okay.
One also asked the question how much Grodd will be able to appear directly in his streaming debut, as it's tough to imagine DC Studios or HBO Max giving a Jimmy Olsen show enough budget to regularly feature a giant CGI gorilla. I mean, if they have a budget that's less than the CW show where they featured the CGI gorilla, that's saying something, right?
We're on hard times.
Because the CW had no problem showing Grodd and even the gorillas of Gorilla City in a couple episodes.
I think they're gonna AI the character.
There's always AI. Yeah.
No, they are. I think they are.
I think you're just going to hear his voice and you're never going to see him. James Gunn may be using this in-universe documentary to establish Grodd's character and tease him as a larger threat in his Chapter 1 plans. After all, the Daily Planet crew obviously won't be able to take down Grodd in the HBO Max series itself, so that job may be saved for The Flash or the Justice League later. Fans caught a glimpse of Grodd in The Flash in the DCU's first project, Creature Commandos, through a future vision that saw him ally with Princess Ilyana Rostovich to conquer the world. However, Rostovich's assassination in the finale seemingly averted that future and left Grodd uncertain for now. So I guess that's Gorilla Grodd in the
that's him.
Creature Commandos.
Right, in Creature Commandos.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Creature Commandos hinted that Grodd would one day command an army with Princess Rostovich, but that would one day conquer the world. Just because Rostovich is, of course, dead, that's not to say the super genius gorilla won't still execute those plans, as DC Studios likely placed him in that vision for a very specific reason. What is the didn't they call like the first arc or the first season or whatever the fuck he's calling this first phase, Gods and Monsters or something?
Yeah.
So what is the end goal? Like, what was the? Because Marvel didn't start doing phases until after like Avengers. Like, oh yeah, that was phase 1, and this is phase like. He's going off jump saying this is phase 1. Like, who's the big bad in phase 1? Is there an end goal for phase 1?
He's making all the. Well, hold on a second. James Gunn was only brought in. Let's be real, okay? He was only brought in to beef up the movie slate so they can make the WB palatable for sale.
This is true, actually. Yeah.
And now that the WB is on the verge of being sold, all this that's going on is bullshit. It's never going to see the light of day the moment the sales are going to happen.
You know what else is for sale, George? Bronze Star, #2 by Mike Barron and Pat Broderick. That's right. You can go right now at Fund My Comic and pick yourself up a copy. It's already raised $30,220.50 with 460 backers. And you could be another one of those. It's got 8 more days to go. Get yourself some Bronze Star love if you love cowboys, if you love Mike Barron's writing.
Was unforgiving Old West. One man tried to bury his past, only to discover that some nightmares never stay buried. Newly appointed Sheriff Harley Broadway thought he'd left trouble behind, until ancient terrors from Native American legend clawed their way out of the cold earth. Bronze Star
Wendigo,
thrilling continuation of the critically acclaimed Weird West.
So the greatest Western graphic novel ever penned and drawn, says Peter Brandvoid. It's rugged, it's manly, authentic, really worth your time, says Dad's Den of Comics. A masterpiece, says some guy named Ethan Van Sciver. Maybe you've heard of him.
Who?
Who's this Ethan you speak of?
Absolute fucking 10 out of 10, says Awesome Comics Podcast. Simply stunning, ... Highly recommend, says Tony Isabella.
Oh, Tony's good. Tony knows what's going on.
Here's the thing, like, okay, so Dad's Den of Comics, this is no insult to Mike Barron or anything, but like Dad's Den of Comics and Awesome Comics Podcast, those kind of make sense. That's like putting like New York Times. Like I can kind of like wrap my head around like that's like something that's supposed to be important in the world of like comics and stuff, right? Like I can make that leap in logic. Like I don't know who Peter Brandvoid is or Tony Isabella. Obviously, I know who Ethan Van Sciver is, right? But like
Tony Isabella is a Marvel guy.
Oh,
I'm saying like for me, like I don't know names, right? Like I wouldn't know Ethan's name if I didn't meet him. Like if I didn't know who he was. Like
yeah, Ethan's a Marvel and DC guy.
Thanks, George.
They should have put actually something next to their names. Right?
Yeah, it should have been like a former Marvel writer or Marvel writer, Tony Isabella, Marvel artist, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that way, for like I said, like people like me who don't know, they be, oh, that's who that is. It gives it a little more gravitas to the quote.
Yeah.
Western series by Eisner Award-winning writer Mike Barron and legendary artist Pat Broderick.
It should say
co-creator
Ethan Van
of
Sciver,
Creature
the Human
Commandos.
Sunbeam.
Return to
There you
Cobb's
go.
Gap, where every bullet fired is a deadly gamble, and every shadow may conceal an unimaginable horror. The legend rides again, deeper into darkness, into a series of hellish nightmares that will haunt you long after the final page. 2 chilling journeys into the heart of the Weird West await you in Bronze Star 2. Pre-order the pulse-pounding sequel now at fundmycomic.com.
Yeah, at fundmycomic.com. It says the wait is finally over. The critically acclaimed weird western that redefined the old frontier returns from Eisner Award-winning chronicler Mike Barron, Nexus, The Punisher, Deadman, and the legendary artist Pat Broderick. Creature Commandos, Batman Year 3, Micronauts comes the next chapter in their supernatural saga, Bronze Star. Bronze Star, the Weird West Western returns. In the aftermath of the first volume, where Confederate-turned-lawman Harley Brogdon faced the horrifying secrets of Cobb's Gap, and it was ultimately rewarded with the role of the town's new sheriff. This volume rides even further into the frozen heart of the dangerous Canadian frontier. As Christmas nears, Sheriff Brogdon struggles to hold his haunted town together against more mystic terrors, the cannibal spirit Wendigo and the depths-dwelling Ogopogo, along with unexpected visitor whose sharpest weapon is his wit. Oscar Wilde. He's having the real-life Oscar Wilde show up in his comic?
Whoa!
Hey, isn't Oscar Wilde copywritten, trademarked? I mean, you know,
I highly doubt it.
He's still alive, right?
No, I think he's dead.
He's dead? How long has that been going on?
A couple 100 years.
Yeah.
Give or take.
I mean, he died in the 1900 exactly, so 126 years. It's been dead.
So I'm just a little off center on this one.
Yeah, who did you think Oscar Wilde was? Are you confused as to who he is?
You thinking of Oscar Mayer?
Yeah, I was thinking Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Wilde,
the big hot dog king.
Oscar Wilde is the guy who did the picture of Dorian Gray.
Yeah. No. Not ringing a bell.
Not ringing a bell?
No.
Either way, very famous literary. He's got his own Wikipedia page.
He does he?
Yeah.
Isn't Wikipedia known for bullshit?
It's known for a lot of things. Chuck Wendigo.
There you go.
Either way, guys, go ahead. You can back Bronze Star. And put the link one more time. And we are going to go ahead and get out of here. It's been 2 hours. We've talked comics. We were talking What If so much, man. It was like a half hour just talking about What If. We love talking comics. I wish we could be here longer, but hey, Abe Froman is the Sausage King of Chicago. Is he a real person, Abe Froman? I always wonder about that. Oscar Wilde is no Chuck Dixon. None of you ninjas is Chuck Dixon. All right, we're going to get out of here. George, we appreciate you coming. Shout out to Liam for being here. Maybe we'll see him again on Kings tomorrow. And for us tomorrow, we'll be here talking some Eric July stuff. I got some clips. There's a clip right now on the channel of Eric July saying some really weird hibbity-jibbity. I got a clip coming out tomorrow of Eric July. Going to have some more clips. Eric's been saying a lot of stuff. He's having a lot of clippable moments, which is weird. So we're going to talk about that and a couple of other things tomorrow, as we always do on Detractor Kings. But until then, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.